One of the greatest feelings, not only in this truth, but in the world in general, is knowing that you trusted the Lord through your tribulation and watched him deliver you rather than doubting him the whole way. All right, Shalom. Coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Ruach HaKodesh. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and grace and peace to you elect around the four corners of the globe, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. This is your fellow servant, Ricard, from the GMS Orlando camp, and coming at you with an in-transit lesson. All right, I wanted to push the vibration of trust in the Lord, all right, while I'm in transit. I'm sitting here meditating on it, and I'm sitting here meditating on, some of the great feats that our ancient forefathers were able to perform. And they all started with trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They all started with trusting in the Lord. All right, there was no great feat ever accomplished without trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. In order for us to receive mercy, to receive salvation, to receive spiritual power, to receive that standard here in these up and coming days, trust is a must. All right, trusting Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is a must. All right, without trusting in the Lord, we can accomplish nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it's better to trust the Lord now than to wish you would have later. You know what I'm saying? It's better to trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai right now than to wish you would have trusted him later. All right, than to wish that you would have been partaker of the mercy, to the wish you would have been partaker in the salvation later when you see the strangeness of the salvation of the elect. Lord, when will we be of that number? You know what I'm saying? Trusting in the Lord is paramount here in these latter days. All right, and it's going to take practice. All right, you have to embrace these different tribulations, embrace obstacles, embrace being out of your comfort zone. Because whilst the Lord is getting us out of our comfort zone and he's taking us through these different chastisements, trials, and tribulations, he's strengthening our trust. All right, he's increasing our faith. All right, he's increasing our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, all the things that we need in order to overcome and endure here in these latter days. All right, embrace these things. All right, embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Trust the process, as they say in the world. All right, trust the process. All right, the process that the Lord has going on right now within his hopefully elect is one that's going to work out for our greater good. All right, it's one that's going to lead to miraculous feats being accomplished. All right, within the Lord's elect. All right, the trust in the Lord is going to lead to miraculous things, man. All right, we're going to see healings like never before seen. All right, we're going to see miracles being performed in brothers' lives and brothers' families' lives. All right, we're going to see spiritual power spring up from brothers, whether that be in the form of super strength, whether that be in the form of flying, whether that be in the form of teleportation, whatever it may be. All right, we're going to see some very miraculous feats being performed here in these latter days that is going to stem from the trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, so we're going to grab a couple of scriptures going into trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, and then we'll close it out. Lord's witness is edifying and exhorting to you elect Akim and Akwaf out there. All right, we're going to start off here in Psalms chapter 34 and verse 22. All right, and before I say that, before we get into that, I want to say this as well, man. All right, it's one thing that my earthly father said to me years back that stuck with me, and it's nothing worse than a woulda, coulda, shoulda ass nigga. All right, and there is nothing worse than a woulda, coulda, shoulda Israelite. All right, the last thing that we want to be in these latter days is talking about, I could have trusted in the Lord, but I should have trusted in the Lord, but I could have trusted in the Lord, but we don't want to be a woulda, coulda, shoulda Israelite. All right, we want to do. All right, we want to be of those that did. All right, those that occupied, those that did trust in the Lord. All right, those that did have faith. We want to be a part of that number. You know what I'm saying? It's time to trust in the Lord. All right, put all your cares, all your burdens upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and focus on the straight gate, man. All right, continue. Now's the time to continue and put all your trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, contrary to the world, all right, you can put all your eggs in one basket and come out with a successful outcome. All right, and putting all your eggs in the basket of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to lead to everlasting life and immortality. All right, an everlasting kingdom, salvation, mercy, spiritual power. All right, putting all our eggs in this one basket is going to lead to things that we can't even comprehend on this side, man. All right, so it's time to just trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, let that weak nature go. Set aside that weak nature. All right, it's time. The times are getting tougher. The times are speeding up. All right, the prophecies are playing out at a rapid rate. The Lord is getting ready to return. And we don't want to be found faithless. We don't want to be found lacking. All right, we want to be found trusting, having that faith. All right, doing. You feel me? But this is Psalms chapter 34 and verse 22. It says, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. All right, none that trust in the Lord is going to be confounded, man. None that trust in the Lord here in these latter days is going to be destroyed. All right, like it says in Ecclesiastes, the 2nd chapter. All right, let's get that real quick. This is Ecclesiastes, or Sirach, chapter 2 and 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded? No. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? No. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? None. All right, no one was ever confounded or forsaken that trusted in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, you look at all the feats, all right, all the great miracles and salvations that came to our ancient forefathers. It all stemmed from them trusting in the Lord. All right, and the Lord came through every single time. All right, every single time the Lord came through for our forefathers. And that's getting ready to happen again in this time for us, Lord, when we be of that number. All right, the Lord is getting ready to show up and show out for his elect, man. All right, he's getting ready to show up and show out. None that trust in the Lord shall be desolate. And you got to believe that. You got to know that. All right, just like Abraham knew it, just like Elijah, Elisha. All right, just like Peter, Paul, John, just like all of our forefathers knew it, Job. All right, just like all of our forefathers knew that the Lord would come through, we got to know that same thing as well. We got to have that same healthy expectation of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Why? Because we've repented in sincerity and in truth. All right, we've rehearsed the righteous acts to the best of our ability. You know, we've given ourselves wholly into this word. All right, we've done the things that the Lord has required of us. You know, the Lord has required of his people to do to receive salvation. You know, we've been doing those things in sincerity and in truth and to the best of our ability. All right, and the scripture saying Hebrews the 6th chapter. Let's get that the Lord ain't gonna forget that. All right, this is Hebrews 6 and 10. For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love which you have shewed toward his name, and that you have ministered to the saints and do minister. All right, the Lord is not going to forget, you know, all the things that we've done. These things that we're doing are not in vain. We're not preaching in vain. All right, we're not changing, reforming our lives in vain. You know, we're not putting off the ways and the things and the lust of this life for no reason. All right, everything we're doing, the Lord has a reason for it. And that reason is for us to receive salvation. That reason is for us to receive that tawah, all right, that mark of exemption from the judgment that's coming. All right. But let's get a couple of more and then we'll close it out. This is Psalms 37 and verse 3. It says, trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. All right, this is Psalms 37 and 5. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. All right, let's jump to this. This is Ecclesiastes, or Sirach 32 and verse 24. He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment, and he that trusteth in him shall fare never the worse. All right. The patience of the godly is not going to be frustrated. All right. Ultimately, all that's getting ready to happen is for our betterment. All right. Ultimately, everything that's getting ready to happen to those who trust in the Lord is for their good. All right. Those who trust in the Lord shall never fare the worse. All right. As it says in Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Let me see. Those who trust in the Lord are going to be increased at their latter end. All right. This is Sirach 2 and verse 3. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right, and right now the Lord is putting us through that furnace of adversity. Why? So that we may come through as those fine jewels. All right, that precious metal. All right, that fine gold. You know, and in order to go through these, overcome these fires, you gotta trust in the Lord. You gotta cleave unto the Lord. All right, so that in your latter end, we may be increased. All right, that's what we're looking for, that increase that the Lord is coming, that the Lord is coming with. All right, but I'm gonna grab this last one and I'll close it out. All right, this is in Sirach, chapter 11, and verse 21. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. All right, abide in this work. All right, continue to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because it's a slight thing for the Lord to turn the poor into the rich. And those who were last in this kingdom are going to be first, pursuant to Matthew the 19th chapter. I mean, slacking, not Matthew the 19th chapter. Let me see. This is Matthew the 19th chapter in the 30th verse. All right. But it's nothing for the Lord, all right, to change our estate. And pretty soon, the Lord is going to change the estate of the elect from being poor and lowly, all right, and to being honored, immortal, everlasting. You see? But with that being said, that's all I had to say. Shalom. Stay up.